So again, another update on the body, and I'm doing it with a dark light background just so that you can see what it looks like. And I've done probably about maybe 10 to 12 hard layers of the Minwax antique oil, and I've given it a sand back a few times, but I'm finally getting it to the point where the body is actually, it has a bit of lining going on, I think due to the greening. As you can see, the natural green for the poplar going on in the wood. And so again, it's kind of got that kind of relict kind of look, but this is all cleared Minwax antique oil. You can see a bit of it's allowing some of the wood lines and tone to come through on the body. And you can see again how, even though it's a black stain, it's still somehow in higher light coming through it. Seems to come off looking more like a gray than it does an actual black. But for some reason, that's how it's came through on the body. For some reason, here it's rough, but I don't know why it came out as rough as it has in some of these areas. Like you can see clearly here on the front of the neck pocket how it's kind of rough like that. But again, this is the former bodies anyways. And again, to show more of the back, again, it's very, again, has that very aged kind of relic-y look going on to the body now. So it's interesting in that regard. It doesn't look that scuffy, but it's turned out kind of interesting, and I actually was hoping not to do it this relic look, but in the end, it's actually, that's how it's came out. Doing it as what they say, which is to rub it out or buff it out once you have it, and doing it. While in the process of doing this, I decided to actually redo the neck again, and I've done another kind of dyeing of the fretboard, but I think I'm probably going to give it another dye because I don't think it's penetrated as well. But this is the dyed rosewood. As for the actual neck and the headstock itself, you can kind of see that I've been getting a bit better with the sanding technique, and to look at the headstock on this angle, it has it's more balanced in the smoothness of it. And again, the antique oil is again allowing the green to come through very nicely on the headstock, and Again, this is probably about 5 or 6 layers I've done to it now. And I still can't believe how glossy it's actually came out. So this time I'm actually going to stick with what it actually says to do, which is with the antique oil, you're supposed to leave it for, apparently, from what I've been reading, they say the curing time on this is probably about 2 weeks. And this time, when I'm finished coating these bodies again, or doing the coating on the bodies and such to get it proper, I'll be doing exactly that. I might even be topping it up probably with a coat of true oil, but I would have to say the Minwax antique oil definitely seems like it's a nice kind of little cross between Birchwood Casey's true oil and the Minwax wipe on poly, and it's really kind of hard, as you can hear here, and to actually, the detail is actually really nice. The definition of the graining, it isn't coming out. To see it hitting it with the light, it's really nice. I don't think you can see it that well with this, but graining wise, again, like I said, the antique oil hitting the light, it's really brought the grain out really nicely of this poplar body, and you can kind of see that with the lines on it and how it's came out and the streaking and such. Just kind of kept the flow of the wood going. So anyways, it's just another update on the how the body's coming. Catch you later.